All right, guys, Shotty T here with a voiceover here. I was still on the road when I recorded some of these fights, and apparently they didn't record all the way. So not every attempt on some of these fights got recorded, but apparently I did manage to get the ending of the fights. So this is the very next fight in the Abyss. Is just towards the end. This is a Modoc. The node for Modoc, the Abyss node, is essentially anytime any party hits a bar of power, I get inflicted with a passive power sting. And if it expires and the opponent does not have a debuff on them, then I'll get stunned. If I throw a special, then I will suffer, of course, some power sting damage, but it's not like severe power sting damage what's his name? Yellow Jacket or something like that. It's just like 3%, 4% health, so it's not too bad. So of course Modoc is annoying from the aspect that he has that auto block mechanism. I think the guy that I used primarily to get him down was Nick Fury, but I got to a stage where my individual revives were getting kind of low. So what I would do is if Nick Fury or some teammate dies, and that was just a terrible finishing effort there. But anytime a teammate dies, I just go through the whole roster and then use a team revive, because I still had a good amount of team revives, as you can see there. So that was the idea. I would do a team revive, then go back to the ideal counter to start off and go from there. So I believe I go to Nick Fury. No, I go to A-Gun first, but I think Nick Fury is going to ultimately finish the fight. But A-Gun was effective too, because you don't have to worry about that auto block mechanism, because at this point I have a 999 combo, so I'm unblockable and unstoppable. The only thing I really have to worry about is that power sting, because but when I realized the power sting really wasn't dealing a lot of damage, I didn't really care. So I think I just decided I think I might have finished this fight with Modoc the way it's getting chunked away now. Yeah, I believe A-Gun did finish this fight. Yeah, I didn't really care, because as you can see, if I'm attacking him actively, I actually don't even take power sting damage, because after 500 combo, the concussion is active. So it kind of gets rid of some aspects of the node. So he wasn't too bad, as it turned out. So he's mowing them down pretty good. Yeah, A-Gun is gonna finish this here. Just make sure I don't make the fatal mistake. Yep, there we go. Just a little intercept there to finish the fight. So that was the Modoc, and then the next one is gonna be a partial fight. Again, I believe this next one is it Taskmaster? Was it Taskmaster? Let's see. I think I've already beat Taskmaster, or this is Taskmaster coming up. No, this is the okay, Howard the Duck. So Howard the Duck, I guess they must have changed the Abyss part, or I guess they wasn't paying attention to it, because the part I was mainly paying attention to was the like, he starts off with 25 indestructible charges. The only way you get rid of them is either through a critical hit, which of course A-Gun works for that to get rid of it quicker, or if you do a heavy attack. All right, so, and I guess that part of it I didn't realize. So A-Gun ended up not being the only option here. Of course, he got down a good chunk of him But I think I ended up doing a team effort after he died because once again, like I said, I didn't want to individually revive Aegon, so I decided to go with the whole team. And Nick Fury got a good chunk out of him doing the heavy attacks with him. Torch did as well. And now it's Doom's turn. So I think Doom and I think only got 2 alive teammates after this fight, which is perfect because the next 2 fights are Doom fights anyway. So it was good. That's why I saved Doom for last for a couple of reasons. Because if he's the last attacker, he ends up gaining more attack rating. So it's Aegon and yeah, because I was gonna save Aegon for last if necessary. So Aegon and Doctor Doom. So really, with Doctor Doom here, now Doctor Doom is really the only counter for Hyperion on this node. So if Doom does die, I just have to revive him. Just that simple. And normally, if I fight this fight how I should, it should take 2 tries. So that's the reason why I didn't do a full big boy boost. Because even if I did a big boy boost, I'm not gonna one shot the guy. So I decided to get a little cheap there with the 20% boost. Because I figure I can still get through the fight either way. So it's going to be a pretty simple cycle. It's easy to get to the Doom cycle against Hyperion. Sometimes I have to purposely like idle myself like at a certain distance next to the opponent to kind of bait the heavy attack. And also if I stand there and hold block, they're less likely to throw a special. That's the most important thing because I want the opponent to stay close to 2 bars of power so that way when I throw my SP3, I can do my 2-hit, then 2-hit medium, then light, medium, medium combo, and go to a SP1, then to a SP2. And once I get to that SP2, I just stand there and idle and bait like a heavy or just straight parry and then do a 5-hit combo. And with Hyperion, a lot of times I end up staggering his power gain. And of course, when Doom is awakened, the power gain is you actually gain power gain yourself. Now that time I decided to throw the SP2 because the AI didn't cooperate. He ended up throwing a special himself. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that full cycle. So now we're trying to rebuild the cycle. As you can see, I'm idling there. We bait the heavy 5-hit combo, and now we're going to start the cycle again. So this is basically what I do the whole fight. So like I said, nothing too special here. As you can see, we're mowing them down pretty well. And once again, I do the SP3 as many times as possible as long as he's cooperating instead of doing it. Because it's tempting to throw the SP2 with 2 Furies, but if you do this continued cycle, you'll be able to get more hits in and not count against that Abyss meter. Because after you get to a certain point, the opponent's going to come unblockable and unstoppable. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're just going to die. So, I mean, I hate that they got that in there because otherwise you can just use Quake on every fight. But it'll be a long fight with Quake. But it'll bring more options to the table if that limited time frame as far as the amount of hits. I'd rather them do what they did in Labyrinth of Legends, where, yes, you do have the enraged timer. And now, of course, you get more depending on how high PI your champion is as far as like their rating. If they're a rank 5 star, you get more time than a rank 4 5-star. If they're like a rank 3 or a rank 2 6-star, you get more time. So I wish it was like something like that where it kind of rewards you to get more hits on your meter. If you're bringing a 565 or a rank 2 or rank 3 champ in the Abyss for a 6-star. So that way you can have more one-shot opportunities, because once you go through I mean, I understand the first time you go through it's a grind, because at that point you don't really have a rank 3-6 star unless you just got lucky with the Act 6 expiration, or if you're just in a top alliance that gets the top rewards every season. But after you do it the first time, it shouldn't take the same amount of units and effort next time. Now, my next Abyss run, I'm thinking it's gonna be Thanksgiving weekend, because currently I don't have anything big planned. Usually I go out of town, but with this whole pandemic situation, I'm probably gonna be home. So that's probably gonna be my next Abyss run. There will be another war video that I'll post after this Abyss series, because I still got a couple more videos left to post. I've already finished this run, but I'm just churning out the videos. I got a ton of them in on Saturday and Sunday, and this is the first one I had a chance to do today, because I'm busy at my day job today. And of course, once I got off of work, I wasn't in a solitary environment to be able to post this video without any background noise. So that's why I'm doing it right before I go to bed here. And then the remaining video should have my voice back in it. There's going to be another partial fight video against Punisher 99 in the next video. And also, I believe, against Loki. So it's getting close to that finish line there. I think after this fight, there's the champion. Then it deviates from the path 1 to path 2, where I would go up to face Green Goblin, and then Punisher 99 in that subsection there, and then go back to the rest of path 1 path to face Loki, Aegon, Invisible Woman, Cold Obsidian, and the Collector. So those are the fights that will be left that you guys get a chance to see. So as you can see here, we got them more than halfway down. So we're on pace to get them down in 2 shots, as long as I don't do anything stupid. And so far, the opponent's been very cooperative for the most part. They haven't done any random evades, which normally, I think, as you guys saw my first Abyss run, there were like random evades every time. Especially when I got to the Doom cycle, they'll evade at the wrong time while they're at 3 bars of power, then throw a special, which was annoying. But we've more than made up for it. Now you're gonna see some survival mode right here. This is gonna be the ultimate survival mode. Just watch. So kind of keep him from throwing a heavy or a special. So I siphon the power. All right, so now we're going to throw another SP2. I mean, this is like bonus damage, because right now he's unblockable and unstoppable. But I'm siphoning power, I throw another SP2, and I think I'm done. I mean, but I took a lot of bonus damage there, and I'm still trying to see if I can cheese another one, but I'm really done. I can stun him here. I could have did one of those slaps, because he was shocked. If I was able to get him down there, I probably could have got another 5%. But that was a hell of a first effort. Like I said, the 30% boost I don't think would have one-shot him, but maybe. I doubt it, though. I think I got one more try at Hyperion on one of the other paths when I do that run. So we'll see if a one-shot is possible. Maybe if I do like a 30% boost, as well as the 15% attack, maybe I can one-shot him. But it's going to be close. But, yeah. And another thing to be on the lookout for is I will have a $2 million, because I'm almost at a $2 million, not $2 million. I wish I had that. But I'm almost at a 2 million rating. I'm at like 1.95 or 1.96 million. So once I get to that 2 million threshold, I'll do a special video there, kind of show the roster. Haven't really showed my roster anyone, like one of my alliance members, saw that I had a champ that they didn't know I had as a rank 5. But you'll get a chance to see what I have, and a lot of it is just finishing content. I've done everything. I'm just waiting for the next act to come out for Act 7. And of course, I still got 2 more Abyss runs here. Still need to finish the Cavalier event quest, Exploration, as well as the side event quest. But I'll set aside a time to get that done. I mean, it's just a lot to do in this game. So I'm not. It's not my full-time job. Obviously, I know some people live on this game, but almost got Hyperion down. I think I'm gonna do one more cycle, and then we'll do an SP2, and he should be down. Not this cycle, but the next cycle. So I believe that's gonna be enough, or maybe one more. But bottom line is, it's gonna be a 2-shot. But as you can see, I'm constantly doing the same thing. I'll just idle, like holding block, so that way he doesn't throw a special beta heavy, and then just punish him, do a 5-hit combo slap, back at the SP3. And I believe I go through one more cycle because 11% is too much. But we're getting there. And we're just gonna hold block. We're gonna reparry there. So this is just easy rinse repeat here. And like I said, it's made easier because of I'm nullifying his power gain with his awakening ability to gain my own power. But I believe I do finish him off with the SP2 here. There we go. Yeah, just finish him off. All right, so 2-shot Hyperion, as good as you're gonna get there. All right, next fight's gonna be the champion. So this fight is also a Doom fight. Not difficult. It's gonna be similar to the Hyperion fight as far as the tactics. So only difference is there's no siphoning of power. So that's really it. But really not much else. You're gonna see the same thing I did in that Hyperion fight. The only difference is, again, no power gain. So I have to be a little bit more creative when it comes to making sure I can keep that Fury active after the SP3. So sometimes you'll see me do a 5-hit light, like a 5-hit combo ending with a light attack, and then set that up with a parry. So you can see I did that there, but he still threw a special. And he does get quite aggressive with throwing the specials. So, but you'll get an idea of that cycle here. And I want to say that I kind of mess up and get him to where he's, well, not quite. I didn't get to him where he was unstoppable. I think I nullified him. But yeah, so the computer did not cooperate there. I'm still trying to see if I can get 3 bars, but he didn't cooperate. So I decided to, like, if my aura is about to expire, I'm just going to use the SP2. Might as well take advantage of that Fury with the SP2 when it's there. So I'm just creatively siphoning power. Again, he throws a special there. I'd rather him stay at that bar of power, do a double slap there. All right, should be able to do a cycle here. Doesn't necessarily have to be exactly at 2 bars of power. If he's just like just a hair underneath 2 bars, you can still push him to 3 bars using your cycle. And when you do your SP1, you'll be able to get to 2 bars of power. See, so I was able to get him to 3 bars, and now we're at 2 bars. And hold him back, reparry, 5-hit light hitting combo, and then we got a little cheeky intercept there. That was a little lucky. I'm not that good to have that type of intercept. Um, I guess somebody sent me a message. Oh yeah, one of my alliance members goes to bed soon relative to my time, so I want to make sure I let him know where to go. And now we're back to the fight. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna stop the commentary here because, as you can see, it's the same pattern as the Doom fight. So what I'll do is I'll probably play some background music. So enjoy. All right, we're jumping back in real quick because I did check the end of this video. I kind of messed up right here. I didn't do the full 5-hit combo and I ended up paying for it. So what I did, I believe I just reset the fight. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, subscribe. I ended up doing the fight again and I finished them.